Yeah. You are now tapped in with Time Flies. Don't touch that dial, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. It's the part where the game shift. I was raised on the same strip. Down Broad Street, you know that I can't switch. Lock in, cause it's game 6. It's time flies. I know what the game is.
What's going on? I don't know why I had that. I don't know why I stuttered. I don't know why I stuttered, but I like where we at right now. Welcome to Tapped In with Time Flies. It's a new week. Everybody's back. Make some noise, y'all. We back at another week.
Hey, y'all.
As long as they keep inviting us back, we will be here. So that's a good thing. I'm here. Make some noise for me.
Woo! Pop boy.
I was joking, but I'm glad y'all did it. I'm happy to see everybody, not just from my host sitting on the couch, but everybody in production, everybody that's in the room. It's always a welcoming thing. It feels good to come back here. But I do want to speak on my people that's on the couch with me. Malika Lee, right?
Hi.
Whoa.
Segna.
Bro.
He was on vacation last week.
I was on vacay. I had what was I doing? Oh, I was hosting a party. I was hosting a party at Silk City.
You're trying to be like me.
That
I
was-
called out of work, then you gonna call out of work. We both can't go
Back-to-back weeks.
Damn.
You fucking on my mojo.
Twin. Yeah.
Back-to-back weeks. Bang is here. Make some noise for Bang.
I'm back. And I'm sitting up straight.
He said he'd be getting the.
Yeah, we working on Bang posture.
We're gonna be straight. So no, I'll know how we start every week. Happy to see y'all. Happy to be back. We had a great episode last week. It was the bro episode that me and
Man,
Bang
boy,
had.
dude, male.
Yeah, we was.
A lot of testosterone in the room.
You know, very, very, very free flowing. You know.
You was hating from the comments.
I was like, they don't got no control. Like, there's no like control system, which was me. I'm the control system. So.
Oh, okay. So that's why you feel like you bullying us. We'll be back to bully us this week.
Real shit. I've been bullying grown men my whole life.
She a
Shit.
control freak.
Shout out to Malik, bullying him.
Okay, we giving governments.
That's my brother. He a regular dude. He a good guy.
He older than you or younger?
He's 6.5 years older than me.
Oh, so you was putting your head on the couch.
All right, yeah, but you know what I'm saying. Now I'm gonna call my dad, so it's like
Oh shit.
it's cool. That's how it work out.
First and foremost, how everybody feeling? I need to get into everybody's weekend and we'll be looking like going into the 4th of July. Just in general, I want to know how everybody's feeling.
Oh my God, my weekend is going super great. I just started a new job.
The weekend's going super great.
Okay,
We're in the
congratulations.
middle of
Get that
the
coin.
week. Congratulations, though.
Thank you. I'm an ophthalmologist technician again, if anybody want to know. Because, yes, I have a real job. I really go to work.
Explain that for the slow people. What
So,
that is.
I am assisting your ophthalmologist. If you have prolific diabetic retinopathy, I'm there. I'm helping the doctor hold the eyes and doing injections. I'm testing your visual acuity. I'm like...
You're using a lot of big words.
You know, I'm just helping your ophthalmologist.
Okay.
That's not glasses. That's actual retina issues, glaucoma,
I got
cataracts.
glaucoma.
You got what? Get out my
Glaucoma. That's why I just said it wrong. It kicked in.
He said, I have a glaucoma.
Bang, how was your week, bro? How was your weekend?
My weekend was cool. I was pretty chill. I watched all the BET shenanigans. I watched my man Bow Wow because y'all was hating on him.
Oh, I have a very good
Yeah,
question.
first nigga to do Tiny Desk on live TV.
Premiere it at that.
Exactly.
I did not watch any
and he
of the
smoked that
BET.
John too.
Huh?
I didn't watch none of the BET stuff.
You revoking your black card.
No, wait. I got something better.
I don't even want to see.
What did you watch? Did you watch the Boots fight?
No, what happened
So you
was
didn't support
no,
Philly
yeah, no,
and you didn't support black culture?
I did support black people and black culture. I was finishing a thriller book written by a black man because we don't have enough black
I ain't
thriller
gonna lie,
writers.
this wasn't the weekend to be on that intellectual shit. Like, not
If I
this
don't do it, who
weekend.
gonna do it?
Yeah, but like sometimes you can skip a few weekends. This weekend was one of those weekends.
No.
We got a
Culture's biggest
we got a
night.
boxer from our city winning a belt, going off for the belt. Then
I
you
don't like
got
sports.
Huh?
I don't like sports.
All right, well he beat that nigga the fuck up. And
Yeah, that
bring
shit was.
it- and bring it back to the crib.
We left to go somewhere to watch the fight. By the time we got to where we was going, fight was over.
Yeah, he brung that shit back to the crib, and then you got BET. I ain't gonna lie, They really brought it back.
No,
It's back.
Last
If,
year was
if
good.
they can keep this up, it's back.
Last year was good too. 2025 BET Awards was good. I think them kind of downsizing and like taking time off from the Hip Hop Awards. You know, it's two separate award shows: the BET Awards and the BET Hip Hop Awards that happens in October. They took a year off last year from that because of the budget. Because I think them niggas did the last one like Live, like. It should never, no ciphers. We was in Live. We was in niggas' backyard in the Soul Train Awards. Just like, what is we doing, bro?
That's
Come on
crazy.
now. We can't be doing that. So I think that they're now getting back to like, or people are showing appreciation to the BET Awards again, which is for a minute, it was kind of like lost upon us. But I'm happy to see that everybody is kind of gravitating back. It was hard watching it from home this year a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, damn, I wish, we supposed to be there. But next year, we'll, as the gang, we'll be in attendance.
Sure.
I was getting calls from people. They thought I was gonna be in LA, and it was just like,
We gotta plan our matching outfits now.
we got a match like B2K.
Yeah, I said we all go Chrome Heart. We all go Chrome Heart.
Oh, Chrome.
It might be
We pretty Ricky.
we give Brady Ricky.
Did y'all watch the
Only
verses?
pleasure
Of
people.
course.
Who was you rooting for?
For who?
I don't think she know. I don't think she know who B2K
verses?
is.
So the BTK
Oh, B2K versus
Pretty Ricky.
I'm always gonna go Pretty Ricky, but love B2K. But I'm always gonna go Pretty Ricky. I feel like they made more like grown music, like
When you was a kid.
yeah, like and
Alright,
also
so-
like age ain't nothing but a number. Really,
So
is my
Tom,
anthem.
this more for somebody our age. So you in a dollar party right now. It's the last song. You finally about to get the dance from the girl you was waiting for.
Are you talking about a Wally, or are you talking about when
Is you
y'all
going for Grind on Me, or is you going for Bump Bump Bump?
Oh no, Grind on Me 1,000%.
That's
Grind
an
on Me,
easy
come
one.
on, it's a rap. You might as well just
See, I don't know.
all the way
I
over.
don't know like B2K like super duper like slow.
I don't know they like
songs.
album
I don't know
cuts. I
I
know
only
like
know they
2-3
hits.
songs. That's it.
Yeah, I
Pretty
only know they
Ricky.
hits.
That Blue Stars album damn near
Yeah, I ain't gonna show that shit went diamond on fucking LimeWire.
that shit up there. You might as well.
I ain't gonna
Museum.
lie. That shit went diamond on
Right.
LimeWire.
So anything from that album to me is like, yeah, we gonna do that. Like that album.
Yeah, it was a nice weekend though for black culture in itself though, for sure.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I do want to real quick. We mentioned Bow Wow real quick, and I want to stay on this before it gets lost on me and we introduce our guests we got coming on with us. I had a debate over the weekend, right? Speaking to Bow Wow's Tiny Desk, I want to ask y'all, who do y'all feel like is the bigger artist all time? Rick Ross or Bow Wow?
That's not even a question, bro.
It's Ross.
Bro, you gotta understand, bro, movies are different. Like, when you be successful in music, that's one thing, but movies are worldwide. This nigga got hits. 5, 6, 7 movies, lottery ticket, roll bounce, like Mike. Like, bro, you got
You think it's
NBA.
Bow Wow?
Bro, you got, yes.
It's
you got
1000%
NBA.
Bow Wow. I just
Bro, you
wanted
got
to- I
niggas
wanted
that
to-
went
I
to
wanted
the
to throw it to
NBA
the room and
because
see what
they
people
saw
thought.
like Mike, bro. You got niggas that actually grew up on that movie and watched it so much they went to the NBA because of that movie. Like, that shit is like, you gotta understand, like, cultural icons is just something that everybody can't get. Like, I love Ross to death.
So we
but
not
it's
fucking
like-
with the biggest boss we've seen thus far.
No, we
Yeah,
are.
Yeah, we
but he's
are.
just not a bigger artist than
He's
Bow
not a
Wow.
cultural. Like, your grandma gonna know Bow Wow. Your grandma might not
grandma
know
know
Rick
Ross.
Ross. She might, but I'm saying everybody
It's
grandma
a better
know
chance
Bow
she
Wow.
know Bow Wow.
No, my grandma loved
He
Ross.
got Medea movies. He got all types of shit. Like, bro,
The reason I asked that was because somebody was like, I think 50 had mentioned, because 50 is always trolling. 50 was like, you opening up for Bow Wow on tour. I would never do that. And I'm like,
I mean, for 50 is like, come on, bro.
what you mean? Like, a lot of niggas will open up for Bow Wow.
No, it's levels though. Ross not 50. Ross not didn't sell 10 million. Like 50 can't open up for nobody but Eminem.
Are you
Other than that, he gotta be the headliner.
but then it's the way how we view artists. Because what level you view Ross on? You putting 50 on the level of a Wayne
Yeah, Ross is
Is he on the level of a
C-
T.I.?
C tier, no.
Okay.
T.I. is B.
Okay.
Because T.I., you gotta understand, T.I. reached mega stardom. Like he had.
So you feel like Ross ain't
he
never
had
crossover?
TV. I mean, no, he didn't never. Like, you gotta understand, bro. Once you start getting reality shows and you start being a real live actor, like this nigga was in a big motion picture film, like a American
Classic.
Gangster is a big film. You in a film with Denzel Washington, you got a prominent role, like, bro.
I
That
think
shit.
you talking about
put you-
ATL.
ATL too, but Of course, and that's like a black movie. But even though it was successful, but overall, it's just like, nah, bro. Them niggas like Ross is like C tier, like level.
I
to
agree
them
with you.
compared
I'm
to-
asking so I can make sure that we're clear. And we're on
Yeah,
the
so
same
like
page.
niggas like Bow Wow, niggas like LL Cool J, niggas like Ice Cube. These niggas that transcended different layers. Ice-T, they transcended different layers of entertainment. Like Bow Wow went from artist to fucking host to actor, and he succeeded at every level. Like, that's different. You went from listening to this nigga music in the car to watching him after school to going to the movies to see him. That's different, bro.
I agree with you. I agree.
Like,
with
we
you.
gonna listen to Raw's music, but Raw's, what movie role you gonna, like, you feel me?
The biggest one. No, I'm joking.
I
love Raw's.
I want to stay right there, but at first I want to invite on a guest
Trying
that
to get a
we got joining us today this week on the couch. I don't know how we want to do this. We want to just have him go down. What's that? What they do on Jennifer Hudson show? What's this? The Spirit
The
Hallway?
dance. You gotta make the song.
That's some voodoo shit.
You gotta make the song.
we not having nobody do that. Can we bring our guest on, man? As he sit down, we'll clap.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Like,
Come on.
What's up with you, bro?
What's going on? What's up, my boy? How you?
hi, Manny. How are you?
So if you are unfamiliar and wondering who just walked on set in the middle of the shoot, because we've never done that before, I want to introduce my guy Manny 215 to the pod. He pulling up this week with us. Make some noise for Manny 215, y'all.
Pleasure to be here, man. I'm D.Y. Pleasure to be here.
It's almost like we just did this before, but it's the first time we ever did it. How you feeling, bro? What's going on?
Oh, man, I'm blessed, man. I'm a keep it being. Just had a great day today. You know, we had a job fair. You know, they say black people don't want to work, but we had 400 people come out in the heat wave looking for jobs. So that was like the bulk of my day. Then I had to go home, take a little nap, get up out of that sun. That sun was killing me.
Yeah, it's like I will never complain ever about the summertime because I know what we go through with the winter.
Yeah, the winter
I'm
get
trying
crazy.
not to be like as hot as outside, but I'm appreciative.
It's crazy. I prefer being hot than cold though. But how about y'all though? 'Cause
I
like the heat better.
love the heat. I can't stand the cold.
Yeah, I can't move in the cold. I don't
can't
function
do
right.
nothing. I hate the wintertime so much because it's gray outside. It's dark.
Sign.
It's like just in your feelings. There's a bunch of stuff that just don't go right. Like,
So, when you had, for people that's looking out there, that's looking for your future job fairs, like, where can they find out the information to get there?
Like we gonna post about it for like this was our first one.
Okay.
We did like 3 videos and 400 people came out. The video's still going crazy right now, but we I just posted the video before I sat down, like just to recap and just doing that call to action, like yo, we need more employers. There was a bunch of youth out there. People be saying they ain't no INs, they don't want to work, they don't want to do nothing. There was a lot of youngins there, 15, 14, 16, looking for jobs. And just looking like we already outgrew the space that we was in. That was a pretty big space.
it's a good thing, man. It's a good thing. We need more people showing up, man. More
Yeah, so
people
y'all
showing up.
employers, reach out to my man, get right. He got some work.
Mandatory.
I want to get that was very clumsy of me. I want to get into Manny 215 though as a person, as a brand, as an entrepreneur because you say you're a thought leader, strategic advisor. Tell the people more about and tell us in general more about what it is and what your title and what your brand means to you and what it means to everybody else.
Man, I don't know what it means to people. I let the people speak for that. But like to me, like I just do the best I can to utilize like the gifts, talents, resources that God gave me to be of value to others. Like everything that I do is centered around like giving other people opportunity to do what they say they want to do with their life. You feel me? And helping them navigate that and put them in position for real. So, as the thought leader, John, shout out to my folks Rhea from Baltimore. She the one that really gave me that lead with that title for real. And I was like, dang, I like how that sound. But I just like, not even like I like doing it. I just understand that I got a unique perspective on a lot of things that I ain't gonna say a lot of people don't have, but most people won't be comfortable speaking out about or articulating. They don't know the words, have the words within themselves to express it, you know?
Okay.
How did you get on this journey? Like, how did you start on this journey? Like, was it you just woke up one day? Like, did something traumatic happen? Like, did you go through some shit? Like what made you just like embark on this journey?
It's crazy. I was been with my man about something, man. Some little internet stuff. But I was like, yeah, like, you know, like when a lot of time when dudes like get out of the streets, like just out of nowhere, you was just super duper street, then you get out of it, something happened most times, you feel me? Yeah. And I was like, for me though, I was like, that was always my mindset. When I look at it, even like when I was rapping, like I got lyrics where I'm saying like the block was never it. I'm trying to be forever lit. Like talking about how I'm having these real conversations with my homies about like, yo, like we need to get off the block. We need to do this. Like it's bigger than just busting traps in the alleyway. Like, so for me, it always kind of been that mentally, but it took a while for me to like embrace my intellect, you know, like where we come from, it ain't cool to be smart. You know what I'm saying? Like in a sense, like like people don't champion
outside of what we make the norm.
You get what I'm saying? Like you the boy that went to placement in middle school going to get more love than the one who got the highest test scores than everybody in the school in most time.
Unfortunately.
But it took me a while like to understand like, man, let me stop dumbing myself down and just meet people where they at and remain where I'm at mentally and just excel, like feed my brain for real.
How did you build the confidence to be able to stand out in that way?
I don't be caring a lot of the time. Like what other people think.
That's
you
what
know
you
what I'm
need.
saying? Like, I don't know, like I've experienced a lot of big stages, so to say, in my youth. Like rapping, like I was just looking at that the other day. Like I was in conversations when P&B Rock coming up, Uzi coming up, Cora coming up. My name was in those conversations. I'm getting millions of plays, and I'm at B&O every day, and people like, yo, ain't you the ball? I played football, and my first high school catch was at Gratz in front of hundreds of people scoring a touchdown. So, like, I've been comfortable throughout my life, like, being on big stages. So the confidence really just transferred over once I just shifted my energy for real.
Okay. I was about to say, you got to have a level of not caring what the people are going to think or what they're going to say once you already step out there. That's what comes with, because I want to say that you are one of my most prominent people in the city in terms of being able to speak out in your platform and what you do as an entrepreneur. That you need to not care sometimes what you're going to hear back when you are doing certain things.
Because the reality is like most people haven't even experienced what I've experienced in life to even present a substantial perspective to what I'm saying. Like a lot of people are shallow if we just keeping it a mean. Like a lot of people mindset
85%.
Yeah, a lot of people mindset conversations don't go past what's on their timeline. So when I know that I'm thinking, like I really sat down and I pondered and I read this book and I watched this documentary and I talked to this person that's a millionaire and this person that done, overturned a life sentence and this, like, I know I'm coming with a different perspective that most people don't have. So it's like, you got to be able to turn that off. And it's like, people only know what they know and people don't know what they don't know. But
people also don't like asking questions. Like a lot of the time your pride will stop you from letting somebody know you're not aware of something or you don't know about something and able to reach out and ask them like, how much do you know about this? And getting more knowledge, because if you don't ask, you don't fucking know.
We'll never know.
I want to know how was the experience in terms of like when you decided to make that shift, when you decided to transition into who you are becoming still, or the person that you are today, but who you still becoming. What was the response from like your friends, your family, the people that knew you as, yo, we know Manny from over here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you trying to be on this, it's like, what you want?
It's crazy. It's like I think it's still surreal to them. Like I be talking to a lot of my homies, and this just been a consistent thing. Like, and I like got homies from that my neighborhood that I ran the streets with, and homies that I played football with, and it's just been this consistent theme over the last couple months. Of just like everybody, just like, dang, bro, like you really like doing it, like you really like. And I think whenever you come from a place where you're looking to achieve something that most people have never seen for themselves, there's going to be questions, like people not going to understand it, and most people resent what they don't understand. And so, like, you know, you deal with that, like I said earlier, just being able to shut that off, like being so track, not one track mind, but just tunnel vision, like this what I got going on, this what I'm on. Yeah, like I always say, like it was easy for me to make that transition because when I was in the streets, I done look detectives in their face while they questioning me about stuff that I don't got nothing to do with, and they threatening me with years, and I kept my mouth shut. Literally looked at them like they was stupid. So I accept that everything that came with that life, I just accept everything that come with what I'm on now. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's a person not understanding me, whether that's like I'm so tapped in with my brand and building my empire that I experience homelessness, you know what I'm saying, in order to build this. But everybody don't see that, you know what I'm saying? All they see is Manny 25 on the gram putting in work, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it just come with a level you gotta like really commit, you know what I'm saying? Commit to the execution of your vision for
So far, do you feel like those sacrifices was worth it?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, give us one of the examples you feel like was like what was like a surreal like damn I'm actually doing what I set out to do. What was one of the moments for you that you felt like
man,
I'm happy to be here. Like I'm happy that this is the choice I made.
Dang, that's a good question, man, because you making me get in tune right now. Like,
Thank you.
I think like it's a bunch of moments, man. Like I get a lot of love from the people.
I see.
You know?
Also just seeing the Eagles honor you too.
Yeah, that's where I was about to go. I was about to go there too, man. Like that was just crazy. Like, cause I was going through like a real rough time at that moment. Like we had just took a $50,000 loss. You know what I'm saying? Like had $150,000 on a year by July. Done already spent like probably like 60 of it. Had 90,000 to go. Lost 50. And at 40 was like really just what it needed to, you know what I'm saying, to take care and do my responsibilities for that year.
Right.
And when that news came, it was just so surreal because football is my first love. You know what I'm saying? Like before rap and anything, it really was football. Like I'm a real Eagles fan. So like to be on that field and see not just myself on there, but to stand on the field with my son and he on the big screen with me, you know what I'm saying? Like my family in the crowd.
That's so sweet. He's gonna remember that forever.
Yeah, like, and that was his first like real game for real.
Yeah, certain things you can't. Certain things you like just being. I want to tell you also take time to appreciate yourself in those moments too, because it do come like that. It come and go.
Yeah,
fast,
it
come
bro.
and go like that.
Fast.
So it'll become a memory, but take time to just appreciate what you've done and how far you came. I want to go back a little bit to the questions surrounding you being in the streets, right? I want to talk about that for a little bit because we all can kind of relate in some capacity about how that goes because we all kind of come from the same background, same environments. We've kind of all seen the same things. How do you make that a part of your brand, or how big are you in terms of advocating for getting out of the streets and not really playing into, you know, what comes with being in the streets? Because I know.
Yeah, I mean, I started the Fuck the Streets campaign.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't aware.
This was 2018. Made a whole song called Fuck the Streets. Had shirts, all that. And this is something that's been a consistent theme in my captions. Like, anybody take the time, like, to just go through my posts and scroll back 2021, 2022, 2019. I'm going in, being the thought leader in the caption, but then at the end of the day, the hashtag is Fuck the Streets. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, bro, I forget what the beginning of the question was, but I'm a heavy advocate for that because, like, we got to understand, like, it's designed for us to think that that is okay and cool.
That this is the end all be all.
You get what I'm saying? Like it's a intricate design on that. So it's like I tried my best, do my best to, you know, not just verbally tell people, but be an example. You know, I don't really like wear it on my sleeve. Like it ain't nothing cool. You know what I'm saying? Most people look at me and think I ain't been through nothing in life, but you know.
That's good when you don't look like what you've been through.
Yeah.
How do you feel like your message might speak to like women or like teen girls or like?
Yeah. I don't know. I think like when I speak a lot of times, I really be speaking to the men. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of males don't be having like a strong figure in their life to really show them like what masculinity is, like what does it mean to be a man and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So like when I be speaking a lot of times, like it's really to the men on like our responsibility and what we got to do. And if a female is watching that, you know, I think she should take heed and then apply that to her selection on what she choose to deal with out here.
Okay. One of the things I also wanted to talk about was entrepreneurship, in terms of, because I'm an entrepreneur myself. Pretty sure in some form of capacity we kind of all are.
Yeah.
Speak about the importance of entrepreneurship and how you kind of gotta. It's like day in, day out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's never you can't stop at any given point. Like talk about how big and how impactful that has been for you to seeing your vision through now, where you are now in terms of where you started.
It's very important. I just talked to my team yesterday, like just about like how it's a certain mindset that we gotta have. Mm. Like most people, even when they say they're an entrepreneur and they starting a business, what have you, like most people limit themselves to $1. Like they limit their work to $1. What I mean by that is like if ain't nobody paying them, they not doing nothing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's like that's backwards. As an entrepreneur, you gotta eat what you kill. You know what I'm saying? Like you put the work in first and then you get paid. Most people are of the mindset that you get paid and then you put the work in. No. Everything that people have seen of the Manny 215 brand, I didn't get paid to start these. I didn't get paid to start what I wish I knew. I didn't get
the value first.
I just did it and figured it out along the way. And then from that, you know, you see the fruits of your labor. You know what I'm saying? But it's super important. Like it's super important to like understand mentality. You know what I'm saying? To understand mentality, because it's a lot. Like it ain't really no off switch. And for me personally, like I'm a little crazy. Like I don't do nothing else. You feel me? Like I find enjoyment.
You gotta be crazy in some capacity. Not to cut you off, because I want to say,
you good.
I always say, with me, same with podcasting, right? Getting into it, especially at the time I got into it, it wasn't profitable. It wasn't even seen as you one of
the early pioneers in the city with the podcast and space.
Thank you. See, it won't just be me saying it, y'all. But no, like it's one where I was like, I'm committed to going to the studio, spending my own money, doing whatever I got to do because I enjoy doing it. I wasn't looking at it like, well, I can't get. I had people coming up and was like, you know how it be summer days, you on the block, you outside, your folks out there, everybody, and I'm leaving, backpack on, going to the studio.
Yeah.
Where you going? I'm about to go record this podcast. And people like, oh, you go there every week. You making money? How you make money from it? I'm like, I don't make no money from it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm spending money to go down and record, but you know what I'm saying? You see the long game. Like, I'm going to do it, I'm going to put the work in, and then who knows, you know, what it come out of it. So,
sometimes the joy pays enough.
Exactly.
That's another thing. People always think that the money is going to make you happy, but it's literally the act of doing it. And then on top of that, podcast specifically, you get to tell everybody, like, oh, I'm a podcaster. Like, I don't care if I fix cars. I don't care if I clean houses. I don't care if I'm a doctor. I am a podcaster first. I'm an artist first.
And I think for me, what I would tell people, I'm like, you can only measure what success means to you and what it looks like for you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about no. I made this amount. I got this many views. If you go in there and be like, I want 15 people to watch my show this week, and you get 16 people, that's a win for you, right?
I always say that, like, you gotta keep track of your own score. Like, I got a funny story with that mindset. Like, so I'm a football guy, but I played basketball in middle school.
Okay.
So every game, I'm talking about, like, I ain't scoring no points. Like, they putting
Me either.
the points up on around the school. 0 points, but I always had 10 boards because I played receiver, so I could always jump high.
Uh-huh.
So, but I remember, like, shout out to my cousin Wayne, man, Raheem Allah, man. May Lord be pleased with him, man. He threw me my dime to get my first ever basket. We played at Intellect in a Martin Luther King Day tournament. He was like, bro, I'm gonna get you a bucket today. Just make sure you do it. Like, and I'm talking about this at the point. I'm doing stuff like they passed me the ball under the court. I'm airballing over the rim type. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's bad. But he threw me a dime. I make it. Everybody like, oh yeah. So they give me the ball again. I get him now. Now I'm heated up.
Heat check.
I'm heated up.
Heat check.
I'm backing down. I go Kobe shoulder fake on him, turn around, fade, get fouled, split the free throw. I got 3 points. They don't know if I hit a 3 from the corner or not.
Yeah, just 3 points.
I just know, but you know what I'm saying? But that moment, though, it always stick with me. Like, yo, I was so proud. My team was proud of me as well, but I was so proud of myself that I was just keeping track of my own score. I was happy I got 3 points because every other day before that, I got 0.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with life. It's like, keep track of your own score. Just because somebody else scoring 30 a game and you scored 5, you may have only been averaging 2. Be happy for that extra 3.
Because you could have looked at it like, damn, like, Cuz getting all love, you averaging 28.
Yeah, I was just trying to get on a stat sheet.
0 points, you know what I'm saying? But I always say too, man, it's a good thing you ain't look at it in terms of like, I got to do this because I'm in the arms race with this person, that person, whatever the case may be. Because one of the things I live by, what I stand for is like, one man's success doesn't make him like a threat to yours.
Yeah, no,
so
for sure.
It's whatever. Just focus on your own path. Focus on your own journey. I know all the cliche shit we always say up here. You know, I hate the cliche shit.
Yeah,
but I promise you get to a point where the cliche shit really, you understand it. You know what I'm saying?
It simplified things.
Like,
simplified things for you.
I always
But
get mad.
It's a better motivation than like having a dart on the wall on a picture, like no matter who.
No, that is good
you
too,
can,
though.
You can have that too.
Yeah.
It's something about
that exists too.
burning desire
That
of
exists
like
too.
wanting to prove that one person wrong or that one person that wrong.
That's
you or
me
that
every
one
day.
You talking about hate motivation, like being motivated by spite?
Yeah, it's like you always got that. You be like, I remember Brenda from 3rd grade. She was a better volleyball player than me. Like, it's always that one person that just pushes you to go just that extra mile. So it's like, I feel like that it's long as it's healthy.
No, but it is though, because that exists too in us, whether we admit it or not. Because I can always call back to a time where I was like, told you.
Exactly.
What y'all talking about?
It's like you need that. Like,
What y'all
they
talking
thought I ain't know what I was talking about. All right, watch this.
Yeah, no, for
I'm not gonna lie,
sure.
most of my success has been off of spite.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
I almost wanted to say sounds like a woman, but I love women up
you know
here.
what? You think I can't, but don't worry, I'm about to do it even better. I'm about to 2 times it.
Yeah, no, I'll be the
look
same
like-
way, man. Like, people sleep on you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm not doing it to prove y'all wrong, but when I do have that success, it's like, yeah, what y'all gotta say now?
Yeah.
I got a quick
What's
question
next?
for you. So now that like, cause you said about being in the streets and then like being the one that was like outspoken and being the one always telling your homies like, let's do something different. Like, how do you go about like, what's your vetting process now to like who you align yourself with? Cause like, obviously you can't tell people how to live their life, and obviously you want to do good things in life and you want to lead the younger generation into a better place. So like, how do you go about like aligning yourself with people, whether it's business, whether it's friendship, or whatever? Like, do you have like a vetting process of like, if these people are living a certain kind of way, I love you, but I can't. You feel me?
No, for sure, you got to. You know what I'm saying? Because like one, like I work around a lot of kids. You know what I'm saying? Then I got youngins around me all the time. Like, I got people around me that they like 21 now, but they've been around me since they was 15. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I can't let the love I got for somebody that's still antagonizing their ops on the gram that still living a certain lifestyle come around, and now you're putting these other people that I'm responsible for in one way or another in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely got to have that discernment. And then, like, as far as like the vetting process, I think like everything, it's about like-mindedness. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, all I do is run my businesses. That's every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom made up. Ain't even nothing else to think about what I'm doing. But like, when you look at a Jay-Z and Dame Dash, right? When you got two people that's not like-minded, like, it was inevitable for them to split, because you can tell that Jay-Z and Dame Dash was never like-minded. Now, two people that's not like-minded can build something great,
we can
but it won't
coexist.
sustain. Sustainability comes in all day. You understand how I'm looking at it. I understand how you looking at it. That don't mean we're going to agree on everything, but us being like-minded, being the foundation and the core of how we moving, we can get through whatever we need to get through. You know what I'm saying?
And it's hard to kind of comb through that process, because I'm pretty sure everybody in here, not just on the couch, can speak to a time where it was, yo, we got this, let's do this together, and then it was like untimely, like, all right, I can see I was thinking in this way and you was thinking that way, so it's probably not the best fit.
And that's natural though.
Yeah,
that's natural. That's not. And I think a lot of people let that turn into like envy, beef, stuff like that, when it don't gotta be. Like, you just gotta understand, like, you know, this was our season. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever we was on took us to this point. But I'm going this way, you going that way. That don't mean that we still not this. We just, you know, our mindset taking us in.
Yeah. And if you got somebody that really y'all understand each other, then it shouldn't be no issues. Because
I don't be tripping, bro. Like, when it come to people, a lot of time people trip about a lot of stuff. I don't be tripping. I don't even post on Instagram that it's my birthday, because it's like, I don't even, like, I'm about to be 30, bro. Like, I don't care if somebody told me happy birthday.
Like, everybody celebrating your birthday?
No, it don't matter. That's super frivolous. Like, you got people that are grown adults that really would stop talking to somebody because they didn't say happy birthday to them.
Oh, yeah,
that's super petty.
For niggas that come from where we come from, though, especially if you're saying you a nigga that made it out the streets, then another year on this earth where you know, like, niggas dying every day, literally, especially for nothing. So, like, it ain't nothing wrong to, like, and it could be your own little significant way of, like, celebrating another
My thing is this, though. We get older every day. We're getting older right now. So it's like, I appreciate life. Like, every day I'm appreciating life.
I get that.
Every day, man.
I get it.
Every day.
It's the same, but it's two different ways to think about it. But I understand.
Yeah. No, I definitely get you.
I ain't gonna lie. On my birthday, you watch my shit and don't tell me happy birthday, is up though. It's up. It's my birthday in 2 weeks, so it's definitely up.
Yeah. I ain't post on my birthday in probably like 3 years. Now I do.
3 years without anybody telling you happy birthday on Instagram?
Yeah.
Which is crazy, because
people don't even know what my birthday is.
Know what my birthday is though.
It's crazy that people will get mad if you text them first thing in the morning, happy birthday, but you don't post on the gram.
Hey, you ain't gotta post.
It's like, damn, nigga contacted you in real life, in real time. As soon as they woke up, oh shit, it's Mike's birthday. Let me text him and tell you happy birthday. Yo, happy birthday, cuz. Glad to see you healthy.
Not even
and
that.
Nigga be like, damn, you ain't posting me on the gram, bro.
Not even that. It's the feeling that somebody might be expecting you to do that. Like, and I be like, I might, like you said, I might like, damn, I ain't post my guy. Like, I might feel bad for not posting my homie. You know what I'm saying?
That's because you know you're one of the people that should post him. I feel like we all know specific people, not you because you don't celebrate your birthday. But I feel like we all know specific people who should be posting this for our birthdays. Like, it's just a social norm at this point.
And it's okay because
things,
it's not,
it may not have been like that years ago, but now that is the social norm.
Y'all
like,
thirsty,
if you're my, for my friends,
heart.
I am thirsty. That you're my best friend, post me, tell me happy birthday, and tell the world that you love me and it's my birthday.
I like to not post people and see how it affects them.
Yo.
I like to see how it just eats away that you want to just say something to me like, yo, why you I want to get it, pause. I want to get it out you. I want you to say that you're upset because I didn't push on your birthday, so
we gonna see around March next
about
year.
living through the
We gonna see what happens in March next year.
Yeah, we're gonna be
gonna see.
100
Yeah,
episodes
I'm gonna
in.
send you a card. Might even send you a cake, and then I'm gonna dub you on the gram.
I'm like, damn, bro, you want me to go die? You want me to kill myself?
Yeah.
She gonna come in here. She gonna be talking to Tom the whole pod. She ain't gonna.
I'm like, Bang hate me. Bang said he want me to pass away. Just then he'll tell me happy birthday.
When your birthday, I gotta see that episode.
March.
Make sure it's an episode on her birthday.
March.
Manny,
I want to know real quick. I want to know before I jump into my next question for you. I want to stay here real quick. I want to know, what do you have any like goals set forth that you feel like this the first thing I want to do when I get to a certain level? I want to be able to do X, Y, Z.
Yo, I always tell people I don't got a monetary goal and stuff like that in life. I really just got an employment goal. Okay. Like for me, like looking at it, even like to what you asked me earlier, like I think my ultimate thing of saying like, dang, like I made it, like I'm here, is being able to have 1,000 people employed across my companies at one time.
That's hard.
Like I think like and I probably have another goal should I reach that, but that's super important to me, and we're gonna stay here for a little bit because I want to speak on this. Like as a culture, we gotta really, really reassess our intention towards success, right? Because as a culture, we are really, really in this mindset of acquiring and not producing. Okay. And this is how that's bad, right? I was listening to Yo Gotti, one of my favorite rappers, right? And, you know, across a couple hours, like Untrapped and stuff like that, he's talking about his goal of acquiring $100 million. He like, you know, real estate got a check, 20 mil on that, 30 in the bank, I'm 50 off, I'm still at bat. I seen 100 bricks, seen 100 Dracos with 100 shots. Till I see that 100 mil, I ain't really did nothing. 100 mil, although it's that's a good goal to have and to really put effort towards getting. One day I'm listening to it and I ask Chat, I'm like, yo, Chat, what's the average evaluation of a company that has 250 employees? So not only is that a fraction of my goal, but I would have surpassed Yo Gotti's goal. So if money is the goal, right? So I asked, I'm like, yo, dang, so what's the average evaluation of a company that got 1,000 employees? I reached my goal. I'm a billionaire, statistically. You got what I'm saying? So if money is the goal, we need to switch from acquiring to producing. And mentally what that does to us, right? When you're in a mindset of like, yo, I'm trying to get this certain number in my bank account, it's not easy for me to, yo, dang, Tom, here go. Take this 100 grand, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Invest it into what you're doing. It's not easy to do that. You want to know why? Because I got to withhold in order to reach that number. But when you have the mindset that I have, I'm always thinking about, yo, how can I give somebody an opportunity? Because to employ somebody is to give them an opportunity to work within your company. So now there is no competition. It's collective mindset. So like my biggest thing is like, yo, we got to really, really reassess how our intentions are towards success, because a lot of times it keeps us back without us even knowing.
So what is Manny 215, or what's the name of your company?
So you got 215, that's like the umbrella.
Okay.
And then, got my nonprofit, What I Wish I Knew Foundation.
All right, so what is your foundation looking to produce? Like what type of people are you looking to produce into the workforce? Is it a specific skill set? Like, is it wide range of skill set?
It's whatever people really want to do. So when we talk about What I Wish I Knew, like right now we got a curriculum. I just designed curriculums, 324 hours and 108 classes worth of content. And it's a 5-step program to help produce productive citizens in society. Like just that. So if you want to be a doctor, you want to do carpentry, you want to do podcasts or whatever, this is how you be a productive citizen in society. And what we do is we take them through this 5-step program of self-awareness, personal development. Then we help them identify a skill, because so the curriculum is based around my theory that, and God knows best, everybody don't have God-given talent, but everybody got God-given skill. And what I mean by that is, like, everybody not Saquon Barkley and can jump over somebody backwards. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts squat sit on him. Everybody can't do that. But I believe that God is merciful enough and just enough and fair enough to put us in a world where we have to provide and give us the capability to be able to do that. And it's the phrase that, skills pay bills. And I like to add on to it, say, relying on a check create debt. So, when you have a skill, then you're always able to provide for yourself and others by bringing value to others through that skill. So we help them identify that, because you look at the class clown. The class clown don't know that they can make 6 figures in corporate America today in HR. You want to know why? Because they good with people. They know how to come in and lighten the mood and stuff like that. But what happens ubiquitously across inner cities in America is that the class clown get labeled, demonized, detention, suspended. So now this skill never gets nurtured. They never identify within themselves.
Unless they discovered themselves.
Unless they just, what's the process of that, right? That's...
So if I'm a young person coming through your foundation, I take your course.
Yeah.
You feel me? I figured out our skill. Do you have like a funneling system for me to pursue
and
that skill?
And that's the 5th step. You know what I'm saying? So the 3rd step, we help them identify the skill. The 4th step, we help them cultivate it. And then we introduce them to pathways. Like, a person's skill can be writing. It's like, you can make good money writing speeches for a CEO.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be good just writing. But we got to expose them to it, give them the tools and the pathway of, this is how you cultivate the skill. And then that 5th step is like, using our network, they get their certificate, say like, yo, we went through the What I Wish I Knew program, and there's measurable data points within the entire program to prove that, you should take this person as an entry-level job or give them an apprenticeship, an internship
and do you guys
in a real way.
Recommendations once they complete the program?
Yeah, yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like a certificate to a chance.
1,000%.
A lot of people don't
I love
have a
that.
chance,
Yeah.
and a lot of people in like urban neighborhoods do not have opportunity.
Yeah, certificate to
Don't worry, I'm right, LLC.
I'm snatching. This one, camera. I'm snatching it.
I wanna say too, but you're talking about how reassessing success. I'm sorry. 95% of people, I want to say, where we come from is surface level. Like, I remember growing up, and what people would deem as success was, a lot of my niggas, homies would tell me, like, I want to get rich. I want to be rich. No way to how to get rich. How to
just
want to
get rich.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what steps we going to take to, you know what I'm saying, to get in there.
Yeah, that's a good goal, but what's next? Let's go a little further.
The how is more important than getting there, because
for sure,
steps you going to take. So I was growing up around so many people that was like, all right, this person doing this person doing that, and we all sitting there every day, and everybody goes to get rich, but we sitting here every day doing nothing.
Yeah.
To get towards those steps, and then one day it hit me, I'm like, damn, bro just got booked. He doing the same thing bro doing, so he probably going right behind him.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm cool. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I need to figure something out for myself. For sure. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I was like, all right, I love doing media. I love broadcasting. I love doing all that. But I was like, I didn't go to college. I didn't graduate. So you know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit tougher road for me. Mm-hmm. What step can I take first to kind of get to that point? You know what I'm saying? And for me, it was like, let's learn how to edit. Let's learn, you know what I'm saying? So taking the steps, I feel like we got to highlight that for people, because getting rich is fine. You know what I'm saying? But the how we going to do that is where the work comes in at. Because if you don't know how to do that, then you just want to get rich every day, the rest of your life, until you're 75 years old.
And you still want to get rich.
And you still want to get rich.
You know what that how is, though? It's education. Like, is really, and this is why we call it the What I Wish I Knew Foundation. It's rooted in education, because you can't do what you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I always encourage people, like, yo, you can take a year. You can take a year And this for anybody trying to get out of the streets, you don't know what to do. You can do this right here. Yo, I'm putting a trap down. I'm about to go get a job. Off this job, I got a measurable income. I'm going to stay down for a year. All I'm going to do is go to work, and I'm going to come home, and I'm going to educate myself in some way, shape, or whatever.
Right.
That year, you will lap so many people. Yeah. Like so many people in 365 days. If you just, and this from practice. Like, I ain't just saying this. I ain't just pulling this out of thin air. This practice. Like, I had to, I still remember, yo, Jug, hunt, bro. Here go the scale. Here go the rest of the weed. I got the jars. You know, like, this how I was doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm done, bro. Went and got a job. Stayed down. Educated myself. And I said, dang. I was doing the music stuff. Yeah. Like, and I'm trying to monetize music. And I kept coming across words like marketing and branding. So I'm going to work. I'm coming home. Using my money to go to the studio. I'm on YouTube trying to figure out how to, be an independent artist. And I'm like, yo, what is marketing and branding? So I look it up. And I'm like, dang, like I already know. I was already doing that. I just didn't know it was a word for what I was doing. Exactly. Just that right there was the moment I was done being a rapper without me even knowing. Because I was like, dang, like, it's how much money spent on marketing every year globally? Consultants make what? And all I got to do is talk to somebody for an hour? Oh, yeah, come on, how I do that? Yeah, and at first, it was just like, all right, dang, I can do this on the side to fund my career. But now it's like, I might book an artist and pay them $1,000 now to come through.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So, it's the how starts with educating yourself, and most people be in a rush to go nowhere that we don't understand the value of just being still. Like, really practicing silence.
It's FOMO.
Yeah, for sure.
You get on the internet and you see, damn, I ain't this per day out this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People don't have that discipline, and they can't look past today and tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it's FOMO, and it's also just a thing of like being learned behavior. Again, like, people don't know what they don't know. The conversation that we having right now, like, this ain't average conversation in a black household. This ain't average conversation in black schools.
I don't agree with, though. Because, like, I ain't going to lie, though. I know a lot of people, bro. I grew up with a lot of people that came from good homes. And their parents meant well. They raised them with intention. It's just, and the environment. It's the environment that
gets
you
a hold
grow
of
up
you.
to.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter, even when you see it with animals, the environment is always going to shape how you approach life. So it's like most of us come from good people. You feel me? We all sitting here talking like we got sense. You feel me? And I'm pretty sure we did some wild shit in our lives at some point. Some nigga shit or some ignorant shit where your parents or the people that love you, that raised you, will be like, I didn't raise them to do that.
Yeah.
But I do think that our community, as like you said, get a bad rap with that. Because I do think that everybody is raised with a certain level of morality. Yeah. But like you said, circumstance take control. And circumstance is always going to be in the driver's seat. You could be the person with the highest morality in the room. If your stomach is growling at some point, you might go still. Yeah. Not because it's the wrong thing to do, but because you have no other way to eat.
So that's what I mean, right? Morality, yeah, but most people tell us what to do, not how to do it. So when we talk about like rising above your circumstance, how most people, proximity, your parents been living in Philadelphia longer than you've been born. They never really went nowhere. Most people don't really have the how to give somebody. They could just say, yo, you need to go learn something. All right, well, how do I learn? Well, how you learn is you go, you read a book or you watch something, and any word that you don't understand, look it up. And then go reread and listen to what that's how you do it. Most people just tell us what to do. So, like, I agree with the morality part. Like, yeah, like, black house, yeah, no, don't steal, all that. Yeah, we get taught that, and circumstance make us go against it because that's just the ills of poverty. You know what I'm saying? But what I was speaking to is the how. Like, how do you navigate? Like, we talk about this. Men supposed to do what? Protect and provide. How you do that? How?
I mean, that's just like basic common sense, though.
It's not though. How?
I mean, when you grow up, you realize that like men, like when you young, you realize boys is stronger than girls. If somebody hit me, I'm not supposed to cry as a boy. Girls cry and that's okay. So it's like it's simple things that translate and progress as you get older. It's like, oh, you're supposed to open up a door for a woman. If you see a man disrespecting a woman, you're supposed to protect her whether you know or not, because you got a mom, sister, grandma, whatever the case may be. So it's like, and then like just making an earnest living, that's just a human thing. If you just lazy, you just lazy. If you got a bum mentality, you got a bum mentality. Because wanting something for yourself, I always tell people, and this is my own personal little thing that I tell people, my little mantra is like, wanting the wrong thing is better than wanting nothing. Because if you start off wanting the wrong things, if you get enough experience, you eventually figure out what the right things to want is. But a person that don't want nothing is dangerous.
Motivation
You know what I'm
no
saying?
matter which way you look at it.
So it's like, it's all about the approach and how you look at it, honestly.
Right.
Me.
So like with the how, right? It's like, yeah, those are things that you can do. Like, but how you protect, this is something that most males in our community don't understand. The first step to protection is prevention.
Fact.
This is stuff that's not taught, though. This is stuff that's not taught. So what does that mean? That means that when there's any inkling of smoke, you need to put it out before it become a forest fire.
Sure,
Now when it's unguided, like to what you were saying, it's like, yeah, like male stronger and woo woo woo. That energy unguided says, I don't care if it's smoke because I'm a man and I'm with the smoke. And now it's a forest fire. And now everybody locked up. And now niggas want to write books. You can skip that whole process if you understand the first step to protection is prevention. So that means how I'm looking at things, rather, like I tell my family all the time, like, yo, don't comment under my post saying, yeah, that's my son. Don't do that. Everybody don't like me. So that's me implementing something to prevent
a layer of protection.
A layer of protection. Most people don't got that. We look at providing, and it took me like 20-something years to understand this. Like, providing is, and shout out to my folks Nora, man, overseas. Like, she really taught me this so subtly. She just was like, whenever you got a debt, whenever you got a debt, when you got money, take that off the top. And I was like, dang, it's so simple. I never really looked at it like that way, but it changed my whole bit, because how I was looking at it, and I know most people look at it that way too. It's like, not most, I'm gonna just say people that I know look at it too. It's like, all right, boom. Let's just say your monthly expenses is $2,500. $2,500. A person will have $3,000 and be like, all right, I'm gonna take 15, and through that 15, I'm gonna invest it, I'm gonna flip it, and then that 15 gonna turn to another 3, and now I got $45. Then I could pay my rent, and I'll have $2,500 and then $2,000. No, as a man, you're supposed to have $3,000. Take the $2,500, pay your bills, and try to do whatever you gotta do with the $500. But this is stuff that we not taught when we talk about the how of like really prioritizing these things.
I think that's more like a mindset.
I think that's kind of easier said.
And that's it is a mindset thing. It's all mindset.
Irresponsible, and you just don't have that responsible mindset, because it's like. You either gonna be one or two people.
Yeah.
You either gonna be a person that understand the bigger picture and know when to say no to yourself to save yourself for the bigger picture, or you gonna be the person that give in to your wants and needs every chance you get. And that's just the makeup of human nature. So I feel like it's gonna be people out there that like us that bump our head and learn from our mistakes, and then we go into correction mode. And then it's people that's like, they're fine with the outcome being the outcome. Because they just feel like it's just rinse and repeat. It's rinse and repeat. This is how I'm
1,000%.
choosing to live my life. And I just feel like those people are making a conscious decision at that point. Like once something happened to you once or twice, you making a conscious decision to repeat that process. So it's like when you really separate it all and you like, yo, I'm going to lock in as a man, as a person, as a human being to make my situation better, then it's like, okay, that's on you.
Yeah. And it is a mindset. It's like and that's why we spoke on life being learned behavior.
I was about to
And
say
a
that.
person don't know what they don't know. So like what you saying is right. A person can keep bumping their head, but if it's pitch black in a room and you just keep trying to walk forward, you keep hitting your head. You know what I'm saying? Like ignorance is like being in a dark room trying to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? We turn all these lights off right now and spin around a circle. Who going to get to the exit? That's what ignorance is. That's what ignorance is. So like, no, I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you.
No,
I think we
I
saying the same.
dialogue.
No,
I
we
see
saying the
what both of
same
y'all
thing
saying.
because it is mindset. And the point that I'm making is that like where it stemmed from of us getting here is like
irresponsibility. How I know how to be responsible if I'm not taught how to be responsible.
yeah, like this is conversation. These are conversations like the how though, like the how, like the simplification of how to do things is not really prevalent conversations.
Right. Before we get up out of here, I want to ask.
Damn, I was just starting to
No,
have fun,
no,
man.
We good. I want to ask you about black businesses in terms of the lifespan for black businesses. Something
Yeah.
you spoke about, but I wanted you to go ahead and give more insight into what they're saying the average lifespan of a black business is in today's society.
Yeah, you know, you say the average lifespan of a business, a small business, local business, black business, however you want to categorize it, is like 5 years. Like most people don't make it past that 5 year mark. And I think that's a touching stat when we look at it. And just in my profession as a strategic advisor, I see it all the time. I see why people don't want to hire. You know what I'm saying? People don't know how to be a leader. Like if you running a business, you got to lead the people. It's not just about I'm showing you how to paint houses. No, how do I lead in that effort? You know what I'm saying? I think like within our community, like we gotta understand that like being an entrepreneur, you stepping into a leadership position. It's a great book by John C. Maxwell called I think like the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership that I think a lot of people should tap in with, whether you're a reader or you're an audio book boy. Like that's the joint when I'm in the gym sometime like I throw that on and it grind me up. I remember when I first read it, like it was grinding me up. I'm like, dang, I thought I was yeah. But it's like it check you and this again part of the how that we got to tap in with. And then I've seen other things where, you know, you got a client, you say, yo, you need to get this professionally shot. And then the content need to look this way and we need to boost it that way. So it's out to the masses, $1,500. And they like, no. Manny just trying to get some money. But then turn around and take their family, finance a family of 12 to go to Disney for more than a week. Where's the priority? Was the $1,500 really that, or did you just not want to pay it? You know what I'm saying? So it's like we got to understand that like we got to understand systems as business owners. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to understand investment. We got to understand, again, back to what we talked about earlier, like reassessing our intention towards success. Because a lot of people be like, yeah, like shop black on, y'all don't want to give money to black businesses, but all right, is your black business creating jobs in our community? Are you taking the money that you have to pay to Uncle Sam anyway and giving that to local organizations and getting the same write-off instead of just giving the money to Uncle Sam? Or are you doing that with my black dollar, or are you just going to go get a G-Wagon and shit on everybody in the hood? Which one is it?
Yeah, we
gotta have that conversation.
We gotta stop throwing that black term around as an amplifier for everything. I ain't
But,
gonna
but
I love y'all, but we gotta stop
do
that.
you as a person that made the transition, so we both know like in the streets like ignorance is bliss. So it's like whatever you don't know, I capitalize off of.
Yeah.
But since you made your transition, have you felt like older mentor like black guys have like been in open communication with like giving you resources, giving you advice, giving you anything that can help your mission move
I'm gonna say
forward?
this, yes and no, man. I got some great people, man, that have done a lot of good gestures, and I know I can look to and partner with on certain things. Shout out to Tone Poe, like that's who, we come together and we doing the job fair. You know what I'm saying? Like he handling like a lot of the initial contact with the employers to get them there. I'm the voice and the face that's gonna get the people there. So shout out my man Tone from Baltimore, my business partner. And he younger than me. Like he younger than me, and he actually put me on to like, yo, like, bro, like, yo, you're not a consultant, you're a strategic advisor. You don't do marketing and branding, you do taste making and curating. Really teaching me the language. Yo, this is a pitch deck. This is how you put it together. Like, you gotta have these metrics in it. And he younger than me, and he helped me get the language to be able to go and obtain corporate contracts. Right. So yeah, but then it's also that joint of like, when you that young guy and they see you coming and you got some fire under you, people want to hold on to a spot that you're not even seeking. You know what I'm saying?
we spoke about that a couple times.
Do you feel like that, Tom?
Yeah.
Do you feel like? No, not. I know you feel like.
I was about to say.
We already know you feel like niggas.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, overall, do you feel like? Cause see, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be identifying because I see it. But you don't. Personally, like every time, like I've reached out to somebody to do something constructive, like and like progress in life, I've like almost never been told no.
Yeah.
But I've seen it firsthand of niggas like shutting shit down. You feel me?
Yeah, they'll
so I
do
know that it exists. It just didn't happen to me. Successfully anyway.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure niggas tried.
Yeah.
But you feel me? But do you feel like it's like a nice amount of like men that look like you that you can reach out and be like, hey, I need some financial advice on how to go about this, or I need some some business advice, or anything of that nature?
1,000%. I think for me, to me, like I always tell y'all, relationships to me has always been important. As soon as I got my foot in the door, I'm shaking everybody's hand. I want to know everybody. I want to make sure I'm keeping tabs. I'm keeping up with everybody. I'm speaking to you. I'm telling you happy birthday. I do what I got to do to make sure I maintain a relationship, because I never know when I might need you at some point. You know what I'm saying? And not need as if like a favor, but like just, yo, I need some advice. You know what I'm saying? Like I might need that. So for me, it was always like, yeah, like anytime I got something, I always. So now, even when I left the network I was working with for 5 years last year, and I'm thinking in the back of my mind, I'm like, is people going to look at me different, or people going to want to, you know what I'm saying? Because I made this relationship being here, being in this spot, being in this position, you know what I'm saying? People feel like they could get something out of, you know what I'm saying? Now that that's not the case, I'm standing on my own, and I might need to hit this person I met along the way for this, whatever. Am I going to get that same type of response or report, you know what I'm saying? And luckily for me, people was fucking with me because they fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't because of who you next to or who you with or how you know what I'm saying? So I do think, yes. So yeah, I do that do exist, but I do feel like again, relationships I always speak to and hitting down it. Relationships. We gotta make sure we maintain and keeping them healthy, because you never know when that might come to be and you're gonna need people. That's just really
or they might need you for advice too.
Yeah, y'all get me for
that
advice.
door is open, so it's like you can give what they're giving.
Yeah, y'all get me for advice. I'm always.
But how do you feel when you're on the receipt? So, because I'm pretty sure now that you know, you got your nonprofit, you got a notoriety, shit like that. You got your social media presence, whatever the case may be. How do you go about navigating now that you're the person that people are coming to for the favor?
Yeah. I mean, if I can do it, it's done. You know, I'm only one person. You know what I'm saying? I
don't want to fuck you up because you've been too politically correct. So I know niggas, you know a lot of people, you feel me?
Yeah.
From your new chapter in life and your old chapter in life.
Yeah.
Tell me, how do you politely decline niggas when they ask you to repost something for them? Because I know niggas ask you. You got your shit popping. You feel me? You got followers, you got engagement. So when Lil John
that just started rapping last week.
Yeah, from the hood, from Runaway, or your cousin that's just starting to close the line, but it's not too good yet, or the shorty down the street that's saying, can you post my water ice mixed drinks that I'm making? Like, how do you go about, like, you know, nah, ain't nothing.
Ignore it.
I just sometimes you gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Instagram, but like if I'm like talking to somebody, like I'm like, dang, let me see what you got going on. Then I can assess. Like this is what I do. I get paid to assess present. And a lot of times, I just keep it real. With people like, yo, like, you know, before I put you on a platform like that, I want to make sure that people are getting something of quality. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll give them some tangible advice, like, yo, go do this, and then just get back to me for because like I don't want to be like my name is on stuff, so I don't want to go. You come here, and then everybody, like, Manny told me to go there. I ate the food and got sick.
Now that's a reflection of you.
Now it's just a reflection of me.
Were you always this articulate, like even when you was in the street? Or did this come with time?
It's crazy. No, it came with time. Like and like I said earlier, I used to dumb myself down. Right. So like before, it was just like I'm just cursing a lot of slang. But once I just got out of there, I was like, man, just let me just lock the fuck in and just like, cause the goals that I got. Like I got some real good advice, man. My brother Anwar Weez, man, we was locked up, and one day I'm in the yard, I'm just rapping, and he like that's you. I'm like, yeah. He said, yo, like you not supposed to be in here, bro. He said, when you get out of here, do everything that you got to not come back here. Like I don't care what it gotta be. It was like, cause what happens is we end up doing wills on an installment plan. He said, you do 6 months, your first hit, a couple months. You know what I'm saying? Then you come home, get locked up again 2 years. Come home, get locked up again, another 2, 3, 5. He said, bro, I'm about to turn 30 in jail. I spent 7 summers out of my 20s locked up. And then that one, it just clicked, and I was like, all right, yeah, bro, I gotta, because they just questioned me in this joint. They yo, what you know about drugs coming out of the campus? I'm ready to take, and I don't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I had to really sit there and say, like, damn, I'm ready to go to jail for something that I didn't do. And then I had to really sit there and look and say, like, dang, let me just tap in with myself. Because at the end of the day, the goals that I got is for me. And then it freed it from, like, my homies. It's like, you my homie, but the dynamic of our relationship, not business. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The dynamic of our relationship is that we come from this neighborhood, we experienced poverty together, we went through this, we lost something, whatever. That's the dynamic of our relationship. But when it comes to the business, I got to go outside of my relationships to go get that. And I had to sit with myself, learn, read. And then, you know, reading enhances your vocabulary for like.
What I tell y'all about reading? Didn't I tell y'all about reading like 2 months ago? I told y'all about reading. I said, read a fucking book.
He don't read, so he's a degenerate.
What you doing, Tom?
But
come on, Tom.
Have you ever read? I told him to read this book. Have you ever read the book, The Way of a Superior Man?
Yo,
I just downloaded
crazy
it.
John. I read it like two, 3 times.
This is my third time reading it. So I've been reading it since I got the book. I read it once
Tom,
a
what you
year.
doing, Tom?
I'm such a sponge, bro. I'm such a sponge, and I don't like information for me. I'm such an observer. Like I'm observant on every single thing. Like everything catches my attention.
I'm gonna say this, Tom. I'm gonna say this.
But I know y'all.
I'm gonna just say, push yourself. Like be uncomfortable.
Bro, a nigga wrote a book. And put him in a book.
He ain't read it. Yo, you out of pocket. Are you out of pocket?
Bestseller. Gave this nigga a shout out. He ain't even read it.
You don't know what page is on, what chapter.
No, I had it for a year before I finally opened it and was like, because I'm just supporting my homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm buying it for my homie. And I grabbed it and I put it on, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then one day I was like, dang, I got the book. Let me read it. And I go to the back and it's like, Thomas Mann. And I'm like, damn. I was in the joint the whole time. So,
yo, you know who put me on reading, man? Camaro Rod, man.
Damn.
Camaro Rod
He
put
just
me on
fucked me
reading.
up with that.
Yeah. R.I.P. Rod, man. Like, it's so crazy, right? And I was like in that Playhouse scene. Like, I was cooking with Millie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chef Millie. Was in there cooking. Then I had the presents from like rapping. So me, Glizzy, Beatty, Wordhead, Reek. We was doing the 18 to enter, 21 to drink Jones. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like ain't never been another $2 Tuesday like Playhouse, like 822, man. But I remember just like out of everybody, like, and shout out to Ron, shout out to E-Book, shout out to Millie Orland, man, shout out to Ty, man. But Rod was the one that I kind of like took to. I was like, dang, I like how he move. Yeah. Like he got the club stuff. He's selling hair. He's selling mattresses. Everything. And then he was the one that kind of like put into perspective to me the importance of who you follow, because he would just post all this like information, inspiring quotes. And I'm like, yo, and I hit him one day. I say, yo, where are you finding this at on Instagram? Like, this don't come up on my timeline. He like, other people I follow, we post. And I said, dang, I need to unfollow everybody, because all I'm saying is bullshit. Right. And one day I just put my pride aside. I said, yo, bro, I called him. I said, yo, I like how you moving. Like, you know, I admire what you got going on. This is my goals. This is what I'm looking to do for myself. And I was just telling my mindset. He was like, bro, you so far ahead of so many people your age. There's people my age that's not even thinking how you thinking. And he was like, yo, and I told him, I put my pride, I said, yo, I want you to be my mentor. You know what I'm saying? And he said, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to go get Think and Grow Rich and Rich Dad Poor Dad and read it. So I ordered the books, and by the time they got to my crib, he was killed.
Man, that's crazy.
But it really started like my journey.
He was
like
really
what
a
Reed.
business-minded nigga, though.
Yeah, he was
like,
sharp.
He was one of them ones. He was young. You feel me? He was sharp. He was very business-minded. He definitely. Right. And he kind of showed you that, like, cause you know Philly, like, we like a cool city, so it's like we with the pretty money, we not with the ugly money. But like he showed you that like you could be a cool nigga and get ugly money.
Yeah,
like,
he was getting both.
How many straight men you know got rich on weave?
Selling
like,
hair,
nigga really got rich on weave. Like so it's like he really just like broke the mold of like, you know, being a hustler, like all around hustler, like just having the club scene, having the hair thing, having, like you said, the mattresses or whatever else. And he just was like a genuine person that was just like a dot connector.
Facts.
He'll put the mattress person with the person that makes sheets, with the person that do decorations,
that got the furniture store, all that.
So like he definitely is one of them ones.
Yeah.
But so overall,
R.I.P. bro, man.
What I get from you is like you said, you're a motivator. You feel me? You advocate for the youth. You feel me? You're a community activist. And so like overall, like you said, like what's your biggest accomplishment to date? And like you said like you're pushing to get 1,000 people employment, things of that nature. But like today, like just like if you just was giving yourself your flowers, like what's your biggest accomplishment today? Where you were like, I'm glad that I was a part of this to make a difference in these people's lives.
Yo, I was just listening, and that's a great question, bro. I was just listening to some of my old music, and I kept talking about like my biggest fear is being 30 and broke, and then never find love. Chicks be doing the most. Like, my biggest accomplishment, bro, is really just walking in my crib every day. Right. And I got a wife. I'm joking. And my wife and kids just look at me with the utmost respect. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't grow up with my dad. I had a father figure with my stepdad, but you know, we never lived in the same house. You know what I'm saying? So like
see what that structure looks
like when I ponder on my life, like dang, like my folks really put up. Like they good, we good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my kids, I gotta teach them what poverty is. Right. Like that's the biggest accomplishment for me.
Even expectation, because like you said, you didn't grow with your dad, so your expectations for certain things wasn't to standard. Whereas like now, when your son or your daughter, they expecting you to come home every day. They expecting us to go to the park. They expecting you to be at the recitals and shit like that. And you seeing the impact that's having. So that's what's up though.
No, for sure. And it's like those moments is priceless. Like to be able to like tell my son like I'm running in and out. You got what I'm saying? And to be intentional and say like, yeah, he like, Dad, you going to work? No, I'm going to go run the business. Like just planting those little seeds early. You got what I'm saying? To teach him that.
They seem small, but it makes a big.
It makes a very big difference. Just how we word things. You got what I'm saying? Like having those moments, and then like seeing my son. I'm teaching him something. I remember he busted his head open, and I'm like, yo, like it's bleeding. I'm like, yo, like it's okay. Calm down. Pain go away. Pain go away. Then for him to get older and do something, then he repeated back to me, pain go away. Pain go. And I'm like, dang. Ain't nothing better than that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much money, what platform I'm on, how many followers. Don't nothing surpass that.
Facts. Yeah,
You
I
a
always.
Sixers fan?
Yeah. Shout out to Jalen Brown, man. Solid, man. Come get with me. We got a lot of work to do in the community.
I did want to get on that before I close that chapter because we are going to touch on that real quick. And something else I want to talk about before we get there. Let me ISO real quick because I don't want nobody to catch some streets in this, right? I do want to pitch something to y'all real quick though before we get out of here. Bang, I spoke to you about it. About MJ, I think I spoke to you about it too. I might have told you about it yesterday.
Okay.
I don't remember, but. I want to ISO and talk to Reed Dollars real quick about something real quick.
I knew I tried to say. I tried to say.
I just want to say, and I'm not coming on my podcast because I reached out to him first before I came on my podcast to say it, and this is not met with no malicious or ill intent or nothing like that. I just want to speak to a video I saw him say about him having one of the biggest freestyles which we all can agree on in all time on YouTube. It's etched in stone in the city of Philadelphia. Everything, right? Giving you your flowers. You deserve every single thing that comes with that. But him saying he's never been invited to do a Powerhouse ever, being from the city. And that he feel like the powers that be are kind of in control of him never being able to do that. And how, as we as a city weren't able to, you know what I'm saying, speak for him and co-sign him being able to do a Powerhouse. I just want to say, Reed, no. I'm sorry, but no.
You ain't got a signature song, bro. I love you. I love all your freestyles, but you don't got a Philly hit. It's like you gotta get, even if it's the local Philly hit, you gotta get the local Philly hit, bro. I'm sorry.
And again, I'm always in support of everybody doing, but sometimes we gotta just be real with ourselves and just say, I hear it and I understand it, and you might feel like that, but no, like I'm sorry. Like,
can I get my joint?
You can.
Like I always look at things a little bit differently, right? I think it is space for Reed. I think it's space for Reed.
Powerhouse?
I think it's space for Reed, Cheek,
In 2026?
all of them. You got what I'm saying? I'm not saying like for them to just perform something, but why can't we have a set of the era where they doing their hottest freestyle? The crowd gonna go crazy, word for word.
Now,
you know what I'm saying? So that
wrenching it.
I'm not saying he got a dreams and nightmares.
If it's all of them together, yes.
But again,
$3 at Powerhouse. I'm not buying the ticket. I love you, but I'm not buying a ticket, bro. It's no way.
I think that'll be fire, man. Whoever in charge of the,
you
mean, y'all can take that, y'all can have it.
If it's a 25 anniversary, everybody together,
and Meek
support.
doing his old drums,
I'm in full support.
That's what I'm saying.
crowd gonna go crazy,
But not blaming the powers that be for the reason that you weren't able to get that platform. It's like, bro, you haven't done enough. Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always the same way you can look at your peers.
And it's so crazy because I feel bad for him because his first official single, I actually know. I used to watch that shit on demand all the time. It was called Toast to This.
Yeah. I remember that. Dang.
But that's like it didn't go crazy around the city. Like
and that's all I'm saying. Like, it's like there's still opportunity because you still make music, you still do what you do. You know what I'm saying? You still in this craft, you still can do something to earn that spot. But to feel like it's supposed to just be given to you because of something 20 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just always felt like, bro, like, no, if you feel like you deserve that, then do something. Like, keep working at it. You know what I'm saying? Until you feel like I'm going to get that spot.
Give me a banger. that I can sing. I ain't trying to sing no freestyle, bro. I love you to death, bro. It ain't there, huh? It ain't there.
That's all. I just wanted to. I couldn't let that go without speaking. And again, I reached out first before I came here to say this. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah, that was on his heart. I ain't gonna tell you, but it was on my man's soul. He was
because I love my peoples and I want to be in support of my peoples, but sometimes we gotta be the people to stand and say, "Sorry, bro, I don't agree with you." And that's it.
Yeah, no.
But Manny, we could have this conversation for days, for hours. You know what I'm saying?
He was trying to guilt him into it, though. Like,
of course.
Guilt the power.
Of course. He wanted Cosmic Kevin in the comments, like, you know what, bro? Next 2026 we have you on. And if it do happen,
Hey, man.
I just don't think that, you know what I'm saying?
I think y'all should explore that idea, man. I think that'll go crazy.
No, your idea is fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
he wanted to
I think the whole arena gonna be rapping for like 20 minutes straight, word for word.
For sure.
Agreed.
Nobody love Philly. I tell people all the time, bro. If you talk we talk top fives, obviously on a broad scale.
Yeah.
But I tell people, like, when you talk about Philly people, like, it's like, bro, Philly people can only listen to Philly people and be satisfied throughout their whole life. Like, you could just listen to our local music and be cool.
Yeah.
But we listen to the other shit too. But it's like, nigga, don't, like, a local nigga could definitely do like a set. 30, 40, like I tell people all the time, like, if you didn't see Meek before he became, like, bro, he was close.
He could do 2 hours if you ain't got the hits.
45-minute hour set easily.
Yo, you know who I feel like that about?
I
feel like that about shout out Amir Ali, man. He just had his 1 year anniversary for High Street, you know. And Kai from Jerome, man. Like,
he's shaking Akeem Ali.
Oh, wait, when was Amir Ali? It was yesterday?
Yeah.
Hey, damn, Manny sent me the invite. Hold up real quick, yo. I had an appointment with my daughter and I got to talk to Amir. I was supposed to go to that joint yesterday.
A father.
I lost kind of track of that. I'm going to bring him up here.
It happens, man. But, like, man, shout out to School of the Gifted, man.
Everybody over there fire. Wesley.
Everybody.
Lean.
And, like,
Deek.
but Kai from Jerome, though, like, I'm going to tell you, like, I've witnessed it. Like, I watched him go get an Airbnb. Everybody in the joint, it's a little backyard setup. And we was outside for 2 hours, word for word. I'm talking about, like, we an hour and a half in, like, dang, he still ain't performed this yet? Like, Kai got one of them catalogs that can do that for like an hour. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of artists, some people get lost, like, dang, I ain't really hear this genre. But Kai, I think he got that kind of that fan base and them hits. That's just I watched it with my own eyes, man.
Okay. Yeah, shout out to the new scene, man. Shout out to the current scene.
Yeah, current. Yeah.
We definitely still with support Erica. Don't take anything I say with a grain of salt. I know I could be blunt, but you know what I'm saying. I gotta be sometimes that person that will tell you no. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But man, I just want to say, man, again, we can have this conversation for days, for hours. We definitely appreciate you coming up here. And
I appreciate y'all having me, man. This was great.
Let's not make it the last time. And yeah, man, we just appreciate you coming up here, bro. I don't know if you want to shout you give them the brand, give them the nonprofit.
Motivation before we roll out.
You said some motivation.
You gonna give us the cheeseburger. Don't give us the burger.
I ain't get y'all no cheap stuff today. Everything was heavy.
No, you dropped gems.
Everything was heavy.
But you gotta leave it just as strong as you can.
It was a good part. I feel like I did a lot more listening. Like, when
when
somebody talk about something for real,
I got you. I
taking it in.
Shout out to big bro Malik Jackson. If y'all not familiar, he got a boxing gym down like right across from North Bull on 2nd Street. I was going through like a real hard time in life. Like, I'm talking about, like, I'm sleeping in a bando. You know what I'm saying? But it's lit on the gram. And I remember one day, like, I went to go see him, and he was like, yo, like, what's up with you? Like, you good? I was like, yeah, I'm good. But I guess he could kind of tell that I really wasn't. He said, no, is you good? So, you know, I'm like, no, I started explaining. I'm like, yeah, man, it's just a lot going on. And he paused me. He was like, look, when I ask you, are you good? I'm asking about your well-being. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything, we going to get to everything, but I'm asking about you as a person. And he was like, if I ask you, is you good, and you always tell me you good, which is something that we all do, he said, you just always going to be good. But if I ask you, is you good, and you're not good, you cheating me out of a chance to be your friend. Damn. And that changed my whole bit, because it's like, dang, like, all right, why am I having so much pride to not share what I'm going through with somebody who I love and respect, right? Of course, everybody don't need to know everything, but everybody go through stuff. Exactly. But then it also puts into perspective, is like, you really my homie, like you say you is, and I'm not. That don't mean you got to get held to a standard. I mean, not a standard, like you got to do something in that moment. But if I like, damn, like I'm going through this, woo, woo, and you just ain't got nothing for me, no words of advice, no energy, nothing.
It's
then
like, what are you my friend for?
It puts into perspective. But it's like Drake's song "Firm Friends." A lot of people relationships never was tested, and that's a subtle way, like, to test a relationship, to really be going through something and then share it and then watch and see how a person show up.
Yeah, that's like women do that when they text you and be like, "I'm hungry, I ain't eat all day," and you be like, "Damn, you better go eat something."
No,
I'll get you something to eat. It's like, well, right, eat something. But no, I definitely.
Y'all hate women. It's just been so. I just been feeling just so much like y'all hate women.
It's a soldier moment, so just go ahead, curse us out real quick.
No, it's fine.
It's a joke, But no, definitely again though, definitely appreciate you coming up here, bro. I want to leave y'all with this, like I always say, man. Stay tapped in. Make sure y'all are following everybody up here on the couch, staying in tune, following us on a week-to-week basis. The whole production team, every single person, because we want to keep bringing this every week. He said it, not me. You know what I'm saying? But I co-sign that. And make sure y'all stay in tune. And we'll see y'all next week, man. Appreciate y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Yeah. You are now tapped in with Time Flies. Don't touch that dial, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. It's the part where the game shift. I was raised on the same strip. Down Broad Street, you know that I can't switch. Lock in, cause it's game 6. It's time flies. I know what the game is. Fish. Mm-hmm.